Signs have been turned around again. Kids practicing their kung fu. What are there? So yeah, another being a carer vlog. I do these quite often. Off for the papper, and I'm going to shopping. I'll have a cuppa, and then I'm going to Tesco and Aldi in Ruthin. So we'll have a bit of a natter and God knows what. Anything can happen on these sort of vlogs, yeah. So I do these every so often. Been a carer now for many years. Various tasks, and one of them is the shopping. And that's what I'm going to do today. It's been a lot of vandalism in Denby. I'll talk about that a bit later. Anyway, get the paper. And then have a cuppa, and then off to Tesco and Aldi. Yes, this is a weekday, and not like a Sunday. Gotta wait across the road. But yeah, there's been a lot of vandalism. I'll talk to you when I eventually get across this road. It's not like a Sunday, not like a weekend. If you follow my videos, if you're a regular, you know I do a catch-up time. Hey up, as the police come in. Catch-up time, get across the road, and on a Sunday, and it's absolutely dead, straight across. But yeah, not the proper police, it's the community police support officer, is it they call them? CPSOs, like something like that. Don't know if you can see him, probably in the background there now. But yeah, there's been a lot of vandalism. I read about it in the local rag. The Temple Bar Garden has got vandalised, and why, I don't know. It's up in the castle, and apparently someone has commented saying there's been a load of vandalism, benches gone, and in other areas of Denby, sort of as if they've gone round the town and just smashed things up. And that's like the kids kick that sign. I mean, what's the point of that? It used to be swivelling round every time I passed, and I was wondering why them signs are moving, and that's what's going on, because actually seeing the kids coming home from school and they're kicking hell out of it. You know, I don't know. And don't get me on the mental. If you're a regular, you know it's 25 years now I've been documenting the mental. Spray painting and old glass smashed, and over the years I've seen that place, and it's not just the weather. I know the weather is contributing, but it's not just the weather. Vandals, I don't know. Anyway, that's the paper, and I'll get a cup of tea, and then I'll be off to Ruthin. Okay, so that's it. It's the papper boat. Nice cup of tea. Let's hit the road. Ruthin, Aldi. I think I'll go to Aldi first, and then Tesco. So let's get going. Okay, so here I am at Aldi Ruthin. Now then, with Aldi's trolleys, they take, you know, these tokens or £1, but with Aldi's trolleys, what I found is you put your £1 in or your token, and then when you want to release it, for, you know, from another trolley, you put the thing in the back. It doesn't jump out, and loads of people I've seen, they're trying to get them out. So what you want, and I've shown this in action a few times, corned beef tin, you know, the little key, or other tins I think, yeah, but mainly corned beef tins. Get one of them, and then you just put it in where you would put the token or the £1 coin, and it releases your trolley. But that, you can get it back out, it doesn't stick in, and then you can just leave your trolley wherever you want. Then I always, you know, take it back, like, but yeah, get one of them, especially with Aldi. It works on other supermarket trolleys as well, But especially Aldi's, I find, you know, when you want to release your pound or your token, it doesn't release out. And I had one the other day in Denby. So mum was trying to get it out, and I says, well, I'll try. I showed her that. I says, that's what you want. Get one of them. Oh yeah, well, I'll have to do that. She says, and then I said, go in and see the manager and get your pound back, because she'd use a token. So I said, go in and you know, see the manager. That's what I would do. But anyway, that's what you need, is that. Just shove it in, it releases, and that you can pull that back out. So yeah, with Aldi, this Aldi here, this is the Ruthin one, but it's just on the outskirts of Ruthin. And it's the exact opposite. It's weird. It's a mirror image of the Denby Aldi. The Ruthin one is the identical to Denby, but this one, I don't know why, but everything is all swapped around. Everything's in the same place, you know, but it's a mirror image. You know, it's like as if it's swapped around. So anyway, go in and get some shopping done. But yeah, that's what you want, one of them, especially for Aldi's trolleys. That's Aldi's done. God, busy in there today. It's normally pretty quiet here, but anyway, get some funny looks, I tell you. I'm only doing my shopping. Right, so that's Aldi's done, and the sun's coming out. So get this in the boot, and then off to Tesco. So that's it, that's Aldi's done, and off to Ruthin now. She's just 5 minutes down the road. To Aldi and Tesco today, because I need some stuff on the list that only sell it in Aldi, not in Tesco, and there's some stuff on the list that only sell it in Tesco, not Aldi. So it's an Aldi and a Tesco job today. But yeah, it's quite busy in there. It's normally pretty quiet on the Aldi, but I was here last Friday and it was quiet in Aldi for Friday, and then I had to do Tesco as well. I went to Tesco. I tell you, it was absolutely packed in the car park, and it was absolutely chocker. And it's funny, I still get it. People look when they see you talking to a camera, holding out a camera, albeit this one's only a little one, my little Nikon, so the quality, bear with me, the quality may not be that clever, but you get people, what's he doing? Talking to a camera. Anyway, so yeah, I've got the stuff from Aldi, so off to Tesco now, just 5 minutes down the road. And then that'll be it then, for this morning. So, here I am in Tesco Ruthin. Don't want a hell of a lot from here actually, just one or two things. Anyway, I've got the list. Deal. It's got Tesco employees, got like a harness on and a rope and I'm climbing. So yeah, getting about and out and about. Shut the window. It's getting quite warm up there now, but yeah, and this is what I do. It's what I've done for years now, and I get asked every so often questions about being a carer, universal credit and working, and what can you work so many hours and stuff like that. And I just, I can't advise that. I just say, well, just contact your local, or go to your local job centre, and they'll advise you. But like I say, I get asked every so often the odd thing. With my circumstances, being a carer, you've got to care for someone who is claiming a disability benefit, and then you get carer's allowance, but you've got to be caring for 35 hours plus, that is nothing. As I say, various tasks and stuff like that you do, and every so often I do it when I'm doing the shopping, or going for a prescription or doctor's appointment. I'll do a little vlog, and I call them vlog being a carer, just a little video, a little natter and stuff. But yeah, with regards to working and all that, I'm full-time carer. As I say, 35 hours plus. You get carer's allowance because you are caring for someone who is claiming a disability benefit, who is classed as being disabled. And so I get carer's allowance, and then I get universal credit, but I don't get a full amount of universal credit. It's like the full amount of universal credit is blah blah blah, and then the carer's allowance gets knocked off that, and then I get the remainder. But I do get as a universal credit carer's element on top of the universal credit. So that's my, like I say, my circumstances. And if you just go to, claiming universal credit, you get put into one of four categories, work categories, and I'm in the non-work related. I don't have a work coach. I don't have to search for jobs and stuff like that. Like I say, I can't advise, but I do get asked every so often and this and that, and my advice is just go to your job centre or contact your job centre, and they'll advise you. But like I say, that's my circumstances. So yeah, full-time carer, various stuff. That's a nice bit of parking. I suppose you can park anywhere else really, but it's just dumped it there and walked off. I like his style. Look at that. That's how you park. Straight across four spaces he took. That was me. I'd reverse somewhere out of the way, but there's loads of spaces here and it's not that busy today. As I was saying earlier, it was absolutely chocker last Friday. So yeah, that's my circumstances. As I say, I get carer's allowance, I get universal credit and universal credit carer's element on top. 35 hours plus caring, which is nothing. Right, so yeah, and like I say, I can't advise anyone. I just say, well, go to your job centre and they'll advise you and what have you. And like I say, I don't have a work coach or anything. I'm in the no work related category. I don't have to search for work and stuff like that. Right, enough of my waffling. God, it's quite hot in this car now. So anyway, I'll pop into Tesco and get the remainder of the shot. Oh, that's what he's doing. That fella, he's up on the top there. If I zoom in, but the zoom's crap on this, but see, that's why he had a harness and a rope. He's doing something up there in case he falls. Anyway, I'll pop into Tesco now and get the rest of the shopping. So that's Tesco done. So get back to the car and then back home, and that'll be it for this morning. Quiet in Tesco, funny innit? And yet it was the other way around last week. Yeah, it was chock-a-block in here last Friday, and then quiet in Aldi, but quiet here and busy in Aldi. So right, get back home now. Another cup of tea, I think. Right, so that's it. That's the second half of the shopping done. So that's Tesco. So that's it for this morning. I'll get back. Probably have another cup of tea. So anyway, thanks for watching. As I say, every so often I just do these little vlogs, being a carer. Just have a bit of a natter and a bit of a what have you, a bit of a vlog. So thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you again.